What up, people? This is Sweep the Rack podcast for the people. Rob, say what's up.
What's good, peeps?
We got some clips here for you, people. Some of the best parts of our various shows that we've put out. So enjoy the clip here, and we'll catch you on the other side to wrap up. You mentioned earlier, and I told you that Bill is a big Chris Barnes guy, and I'm going to explain to you why I know that. So I'm a bowling fan, and I've watched bowling for a long time. And I want to share something with you from Wikipedia. We do our research around here. Okay, I'm going to read this to you and share this with you. Barnes has often struggled in live televised finals of many tournaments. His 19 titles have come in 87 championship round appearances, and he has finished runner-up 25 times. In the 2000 season, he made 12 TV finals without a title. To date, the most TV season finals appearance without a victory. Watching your career, Chris, I'll be honest with you. I've kind of felt like you've had a lot of opportunities that you didn't capitalize on. Use whatever word you want, whether it's issues on TV, struggles on TV. And I've discussed this with Bill. I've been open about it because not only am I a fan, I'm also his friend, so I have the unique opportunity to talk about these things. And I got to say, he calls me an idiot every time we have this argument. But since we have you on the podcast, I wanted to be upfront about it. I wanted to man up about it. If I didn't, Bill would give me a bunch of shit. And I did want to tell you that as a bowling fan, I have gone through instances of your career where I thought, wow, this guy really struggles to get it done. So we wanted to ask you about that, and we wanted to hear your response and just hear what your thoughts were on those struggles and the demons that you had. And is it fair for somebody like me, who's a fan, to take the position that you've had some instances in your career where you should have gotten it done and you didn't?
No, I think that's the facts are out there that I didn't win as much as I should have, at least in my mind. How many times was it a gag or a choke or whatever? Probably not as often as Dave Ryan reminded everybody, but Dave Ryan's that guy. He has a fact that he hangs on to for everybody. Mike Devaney's just a San Diego Padres fan. I know it. I could care less, but he keeps telling me all the time. He told everybody I kept struggling on TV, and then, it just became my tag. But I had a thing where through the probably first 6, 7, 8 years I was on tour, when I really wanted a shot, I would lean into it, and it just got me steep. And especially when I was throwing the Brunswick balls, my first 6 years out there, getting steep made them roll early and quit down lane, and they already kind of did that. And so it didn't really work very well. And so I left a lot of 2-pins and I had a lot of shots that go bad, and I really didn't know why, because I was hitting my target and they wouldn't hook. And, the adrenaline goes. But the one thing that took me way too long to learn is that relying on touch, on a TV show is a tough way to go, especially in the first game when the adrenaline spikes. And I think if you go through the record, the only way to not have a lot of bad losses on TV is not make a lot of TV shows. But there's some I certainly gave a few away that I'd like back. And listen, you can justify it however you want.
No, to your credit, right? And I want to tell you that Bill does, he tells me, listen, your position on that is idiotic. He tells me, look, to get to where the guy is at, think of all the shots you had to throw just to get to those shows and put yourself in those positions and, to get there. And I understand that aspect of it. And obviously you're a Hall of Famer, so your career speaks for itself. But, I just wanted to let you know that Bill does have your back on that, and he does put me in my place when it's needed. But, I have to fess up. I'm a bowling fan, you know what I mean? So I appreciate you being good about it. And,
no, you're East Coast. I wouldn't expect anything else. I'm a Midwest guy. You gotta. All those guys from the Heartland are weak, so you gotta pounce on that.
We try to be the realest.
I get it.
So if I'm going to be real, I gotta say it.
You just gotta understand how the Midwest people think about it. is
I
that
hear you.
we had
But
we had the balls to leave a place that everybody else wants to get out of. They just can't afford to.
Sure. I feel that more than you.
No,
really do. But
listen,
I'm also going to out my partner.
No.
I'm going to out my partner here. Okay.
Here we go.
He ain't manning up like I man up. Earlier on this podcast, we had a discussion where we had a question where we talked about if we had to have somebody throw a shot for $1 million, whose name would we not want to see come out of the hat? And your boy Rob over here, he picked you, Mr. Barnes. So I'm going to out his ass.
He could.
So you know.
He could. But he wants to go out and we want to throw one and we're going to put money on it. He can take his side and I'll take mine and we'll see. We'll see how it turns out.
Let's get it in. Let's go. I want it on Dougie Vision. I want it on Flow Bowling. I want it everywhere.
I would like to say yes. I'm going to fess up, and I'm glad, Mike, you brought that up because it gives Chris an opportunity to respond to all the dumbasses like me that sit in front of their keyboards and, make crazy, ridiculous statements like that. But it gives him an opportunity.
It's the same thing. We all do the same thing. Well, not we, but they talk about Peyton Manning. Oh, well, he can't beat Belichick, and so he's a big joker in the big game. Like, well, I'm sure you have your opinions.
No, but I do have to say here, and Mike could vouch for me, I did pick Chris Barnes in 2 separate occasions to win PBA tournaments this year when we were talking about who we were favored to win. So
he did.
Wow.
He did. I'll be fair about it.
You're taking the long shot bets, huh?
No, he was being legitimate.
I always like.
Legitimate.
Or did you guys have separate categories for the Rev Rate, the old guys? No,
it was straight up.
Spot? No,
it was straight up. It was absolutely straight up, man. So, Chris, I'll leave you with this because I know we've taken a lot of your time, and we greatly appreciate it. But I'm gonna tell you how much Bill O'Neill has your back. Okay? I'm his homie. He was the best man at my wedding. We were friends for life, friends since we were kids. You, a little while ago, on Twitter, sent out a video of your son, who's looks like he's a very talented basketball player, and it was a high school game, it looked like, and he ran down the court, a few seconds on the clock, and bang, hit a 3, won the game, team mobbed them. You put up a nice post. Bill came on and responded to it with a really nice response. Belmo came on and responded to it with a really nice response. I couldn't help myself, Chris. I had to come on, and I'll share my response with you here. It was way more clutch than Dad. And for that...
Yeah, that sounds about right.
For that, I'm going to tell you, Bill O'Neill blocked me on Twitter for almost 12 months. So when I say he has your back, I mean he has your back.
That's an awesome story.
Bill is he is one of the best dudes in all of bowling.
No question.
And not just.
All right, guys. We hope you enjoyed that clip. Mike and Rob just wrapping up for you here. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and obviously, Rob, they want to give us a follow on social media too.
Yes, sir. Sweep the Rack on Twitter, Sweep the Rack on Instagram, and Sweep the Rack Bowling Podcast on YouTube.
If you want to reach out to us as well, hit us up, sweeptherack@gmail.com. Have a good one, guys.
Peace.